Good day and welcome to the Sport Rep Show. I'm Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, unpacking the latest sports news in and beyond Namibian borders. And now for your latest on the hit list. Big Guns African Stars survived a nervy penalty shootout yesterday before taking their place in the PstBet NFA Cup final, where they will be up against Karasburg's Pride Young Brazilians. African Stars, who won back-to-back Marine Premier League titles, defeated Comas Nampo 3-2 on penalties in the NFA Cup semi-final at the Mariental. Following a 1-1 draw during regular time, Ronald Keshere scored the goal for African Stars, while George Franz replied for Nampo FC on Saturday. Young Brazilians defeated Eshoke Chula Chula 4-3 on penalties in their semi-final, following a 1-1 draw. Ongos ladies stomped past Nast Babes with 8-0 to take their place in the final. Their opponent in the final will be Nampo ladies, who created goals for Helena Shumba and Martha Haufiku on their way to eliminating Beauties FC by 2-0. Namibia's Marine Desert Jewels will bring back the bronze medals from the Pacific Netball Series in Brisbane, Australia, after taking revenge against Samoa in the bronze final on Saturday. The Namibians, who lost against the same opponents 47-55 on the opening day, stomped to a 54-36 final score to finish third of the 6 competing teams. Coach Julian Mayer's team bounced back from Friday's disappointing performance against Fiji, when they were ahead by 8 points at halftime before losing by 9 points. The first team of FNB University of Namibia were made to work hard before winning their home match in the Namibia Rugby Union's Premier League against FNB Grootfontein on Saturday. UNAM won 29-24 despite finding themselves behind 17-0 within the first 13 minutes of the first half. Grootfontein's forward worked their way up to the trying line for scrum half Bahamir Baserdin to score the first 5-point pointer, which a sniping finish from close range right wing Joel Marais converted before the Northern visitors got another penalty within range, which fullback AJ Fashko converted. Grootfontein again found themselves with an attacking line out throw and walked the faces for flank Martinez Nekundi to stretch over the line for a try. Andrew Pullman was at the event and shared this highlights for us.
Let's go, boys. Sit!
It was physical, firstly. Secondly, I think we played against ourselves once again. We were on their try line but couldn't execute. I think at the end of the day our set pieces let us down at the end. So yeah, it was a bit tough. That near misses that's costing us. Close opportunities not taken, all leading against us. But I think, like we played the first 20, I think if we can play like that, I think we're a force to be reckoned with. It leaves us with a lot more harder work. Definitely, yeah, back to the drawing board again. Next game is Dolphins at home next weekend, so hopefully we'll be prepared for them as well.
Football teams seen in action so far during the opening weekend of the UEFA European Football Championship have upped the tempo compared to recent years, local football pundits says. Host Germany opened their campaign of the tournament with a highly impressive 5-1 win over Scotland on Friday night. It was not only the performance that would be remembered for the great goals, but the atmosphere was electric. The Spanish team dominated Croatia with a 3-0 win to lay down the marker in their group game. They looked the better side on paper with great youngsters, and their performance on the pitch spoke volume of the expectations they have in the tournament. Italy also gave a good account of themselves during their 2-1 victory over Albania. We will now go for a short break, and after that it is Cricket Joel.
From the day you were born and welcomed until your pensioner years on this earth, your life is filled with changes and phases. What mattered the most at age 10 may be an unknown memory at 25. The heartbreak at 16 may be replaced with wedding bells at 27. The degree you've always wanted or starting your career business may come true at age 30. And the dream to own your own home may come to realization at age 50. Whatever stage you find yourself in, whatever matters right now, Standard Bank has what you need to bank like you. Choose your own path. Choose endless possibilities. Standard Bank, it can be.
Guys, we have officially come to the end of the Caribbean Joel, and what an exciting journey. So to finish it off, we are standing in front of where it all began, where it all kick-started for cricket. So we are at the Lord's Cricket Stadium in London. Guys, to look back at Namibia's performance in the T20 World Cup, I mean, let's start off with Ruben Trippelman's wickets against Oman early on in the match. That was probably one of the highlights of the tournament for me. And then we look at David Visser, 21 runs against Oman in the super over. That also has to be up there. Looking against Australia, we saw Gerard Rasmus, the captain of the team, there carrying the team, scoring multiple runs. And then we move over to the other experience of these beautiful places. I mean, we went snorkeling. That's number one. That's up there for me. And then one of my favorite moments has to be not snorkeling, but has to be swimming with a stingray. I picked up a stingray. I took a photo with a stingray. And that, all in all, was a beautiful experience. And then we all know rum originates from Barbados, and we had to do the rum tour. We also did that. And one of the most beautiful views I've ever seen in my life has to be Shirley Heights in Antigua. Antigua, like they said, 365 beaches, a beach for every day. We caught up with the market people. They spoke to a few of the locals, had a good time, enjoyed the local cuisine. And I think this is just the best way for us to end it off where it all began. Like I said, at the Lord's Cricket Stadium. Guys, it was fantastic. It was wonderful. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being with us throughout the whole journey. Congratulations to Namibia for doing what they did. I mean, we didn't do as good as we maybe expected, but still wonderful experience for us to be on this journey with the team and to just show you guys around the place. But all in all, from Brian Munango and Richard, RNB, like they said, it is goodbye.
Well, thank you, Brian Monango and Richard Potter, for having covered ICC Cricket World Cup with such precision. I think it has been a wonderful journey we have all witnessed. May you all have a safe flight back home. We will now visit the marketplace before we take on your take. On your take today, we hear from Peter Kote and Mateus Hayter as the two prepare to fight in August. Enjoy.
First of all, I would like to thank our main sponsor, MTC, co-sponsored by PstBet. First of all, I would like to thank our main sponsor, MTC, co-sponsored by PstBet. My personal sponsor, Elimo, for giving me another chance again to showcase my talent. This fight, I will call it a second chance, because I got a chance again to fight for the international title. So it's a second chance for me, because the last fight I overweight and I move up with weight. So I work very hard to get this chance again. So come on the 17th, I'll do my best and be a champion again. Thank you.
It was a privilege last time to fight under Energy Scott. It's always a privilege to fight under a name such as Nestor's. We've been training quite hard back in camp again, doing much more than we did before. So I'm really looking forward for this fight, and we expect the best outcome to come from it.
Also on your take, we recap on an Expedition Africa video that was taken in Namibia as one of the top competitions kicked off and ended with a bang. After that, it will be Ario Hart with the latest sport news, international news. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, it is goodbye.
Once again, welcome to Walfish Bay, welcome to the Erongo region, and welcome to Namibia. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity, Adam.
Welcome to Expedition Africa, Namibia, our 12th edition, in the country where I was born, and it feels like home.
What's going through your mind, Stefan?
It's cool. Lekker. It's a beautiful day, but it's going to be brutally hot. Clever team's going to win this one. No testosterone. The sea is flat, so that's cool.
Paradise. How else can you feel an awesome day? What a way to start an adventure race.
A couple of boats to paddle through, and hopefully pick a boat that doesn't sink.
Spectators picked the right spots. That was great.
But I always walk in her footsteps. And if she's too fast, I call her back and say, maak vir my spore, ek soek spore.
I'd like a peppermint latte, please. Just really good caffeine, high quality cup. Yeah, that's what I would like.
Gisterand was hy al so rollercoaster geweest met die fietsry in die donker. Maar vanoggend se hike so ver gaan alright.
We came to Namibia for the trekking and it has not disappointed.
Doesn't matter how messed you are, how tired, how despondent you get. When you come around the corner and you see stuff like this, brother, you just have to have a bit of a beat in your heart.
Win 2 tickets to the Vintage Beer Valvicias versus the Vodacom Blue Bulls match. Join our exciting rugby trivia quiz competition for a chance to win 2 tickets to the Vintage Beer Valvicias versus the Vodacom Blue Bulls game on the 29th of June 2024. Participate via the Synergy chatbot and put your rugby knowledge to the test. How to enter? WhatsApp hashtag NRU to 085 785 6231. Follow the on-screen instructions to answer the trivia questions or scan the QR code to enter here. Winners are chosen weekly, so keep playing for more chances to win. The competition closes on the 28th of June, so don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to enjoy an unforgettable rugby match. Tickets available at eticket.my.na.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with T20 Men's World Cup cricket, and it continues in the West Indies. It is time for the Super 8 stage of the tournament to start, and South Africa will play on Wednesday their first game in the Super 8. That will be against the USA, and that will be 4:30, that game that will be played in Antigua. And then on Thursday, 2 games will be played. It will be the host, the West Indies, that will play against England, a big game for them, and that will be played in St. Lucia. And then also on Thursday, it will be India that play Afghanistan. So it is all ready for the Super 8 stage to happen. It is in the one group. It will be South Africa and the USA that will play with the West Indies and England, and the other group will be India, Australia, Afghanistan and Bangladesh. Those are the teams that qualified for the Super 8. Continuing international sports news with golf news, it is the US Open for men that's done. It is Bryson DeChambeau of the USA that won the tournament, and besides winning the tournament, lots of exemptions for him. That makes it important for him. He plays in the Live Golf Initiative, the Breakaway Golf League, and at the moment he's not allowed to play on the PGA. So for the next 5 years, because he won the US Open, he will be able to play in all the majors. That will include the US Open. He actually can play the US Open for 10 years, but for the next 5 years he can also play in the Masters without having to qualify, also the British Open and also the United States PGA tournament. So lots of exemptions for him. The next big tournament on the men's calendar, the next major, will be the British Open. That will be played at Royal Troon. That is coming up very soon as well. That's going to be played from the 18th of July till the 21st of July. The defending champion there is Brian Harman of United States. He won the tournament in 2023 at the Royal Liverpool Golf Course. To conclude today's international sports news, it is cycling news. It's a Tour de Suisse that concluded over the weekend, and it is Britain's Adam Yates that hang on to the lead after he was leading after stage 7. Stage 8 was a time trial, but he managed to win the Tour stage. What happened on stage 8 was Joao Almeida of Portugal, his teammate, won the time trial. That was over 15.7 kilometers. He won it in 22 minutes and 23 seconds. But it was Joao Almeida that was 31 seconds behind Yates before the start of stage 8, and it was Yates that finished just 9 seconds behind Almeida. That means that it is Britain's Adam Yates that won the 2024 Tour de Suisse. Focus will now move to the Tour de France that will start on the 29th of June. That's a big one on the cycling calendar, and both Almeida and Adam Yates, they will be teammates of Slovenian Tadej Pogačar in the same team, and that is for the Tour de France 2024. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.